You sure you should be exercising?
Why not?
Well, because a little while ago, a commando skewered you with his Swiss peacekeeper army knife.
The muscles have completely healed. Do you want something?
Yeah. Your comm's on the blink. We called you 3 times for dinner.
Not hungry!
No? Next time answer. It's kind of rude not to reply.
Leave me alone!
Yeah, sure. As soon as you tell me what the problem is. Hell, Aeryn, what is that? You're ice cold. All right, knock off the completely healed crap and talk to me. Better yet, we'll talk to Zan, closest thing we got to a doctor.
No, don't summon the others. Just let me get to my prowler.
You're prowler. What? You gonna go for a drive? Last I heard, we went with them prowler. No, you are not gonna die.
Didn't lie to you. My muscles are healed. But that knife must have pierced my peripheral nerve. And once that is damaged, it doesn't regenerate. So within 50 or 60 hours, it's going to fail, and I am going to die. There's nothing you can do about it.
There's something we can do.
The only treatment is a tissue graft from a genetically compatible donor.
Fine. We'll find someone. We got, what, 2, 3 days?
At best, we're nowhere near a Sebastian colony.
But we are near a peacekeeper base. Less than 20 yards, and those commandos were kind enough to leave the address.
You aren't just Farbot, you're Magra Farbot.
I did it before, I can do it again.
Yeah, by the skin of your mivox.
Your masquerade as a peacekeeper fooled 4 battle-weary commandos briefly.
Infiltrating a top-secret Ganak base is quite another matter, though, John.
When you get inside the base, you're gonna have to find a tissue match.
And obtain a tissue sample.
If he's found out, we're all put at risk.
Will Moya be able to get us out of here with our pregnancy so far advanced?
So what are we saying here? We do nothing? We let Aeryn die? Is everybody happy with that?
No, John. I do not want Aeryn to die.
Nor do I.
Well, you could have fooled me. What about you, Guido? How you feel about this?
Look, what's the difference what we want? She is dying. We must face reality here. The only sensible course of action is...
I'm sorry, Sparky. What are you saying?
is to do everything in our power to save Aeryn's life.
Right.
Even though it's likely to get us killed.
My name is John Crichton, an astronaut. A radiation wave hit, and I got shot through a wormhole. I'm lost in some distant part of the universe on a ship, a living ship, full of strange alien life forms. Help me. Listen, please. Is there anybody out there who can hear me? I'm being hunted by an insane military commander, doing everything I can.
I'm just looking for a way home.
This mission is foolhardy, Crichton. It makes no sense for you to be killed as well. Let's just cut our losses.
Drop the martyr routine, Aeryn. I'm not going to let you die.
Crichton, we've reached the designated coordinates.
Thank you, pilot.
The humans have some sort of ritual for occasions like these.
Well, there's the handshake, followed by good luck.
Good luck. closer.
Perfect.
The planet is an uninhabitable gas giant, but it has a large moon on the far side.
Large enough to have an atmosphere, pilot?
Yes, the base must be located there. In this orbit, the planet's huge mass will shield us from it completely.
Hey, gotta love a man in a uniform.
Yeah, I love a girl in gray.
Traveling outfit.
Yeah? You going somewhere?
With you?
Think again.
I'll think out loud. What you need on this jaunt is a talented burglar and distraction causer.
You volunteering? What's the angle?
I want to earn my keep aboard this boat.
You? No, I don't think so.
At least take this. Peacekeeper ident chip. Maximum security clearance.
This is Laurent's. How'd you get this?
Told you I was talented.
All right, fine. I could use the help. If you're gonna help. We'll pull the same routine we pulled on those Marauder commandos.
You're the boss man and I'm your meek little server? Sure you don't want me to fly this thing?
You know how?
Yeah. You?
Oh, yeah. You should see my Immelman. Check this out.
Looks like some kind of mining complex. Maybe a refinery?
Looks like it's been nuked. Long time ago, big time. Could be camouflage, could be dead.
It's not dead. 8 targeting systems have just locked onto us.
Typical warm peacekeeper welcome. Prowler to Gamic base. What's with the weapons locks, you idiots? Can't you tell a friend from a foe?
Prowler, identify yourself.
On an open channel? I don't think so. If you want to count my teeth, do it after I land.
The channel is secure. If you don't identify yourself, we will...
You'll what? Shoot me down. It's not a good idea to gun down a superior officer without first checking his ident chip.
Prowler, you have a landing vector.
Thank you so much.
You're not completely untalented yourself.
Thank you so much.
I'm Talona Jarvio, commander of this base. This is Lieutenant Hescon. And you would be?
Larac. Captain. And don't even think of asking what my assignment is.
I wouldn't dream of it, Captain. But we do need to see your ident chip.
Ident chip verified, sir.
Satisfied.
Delighted to have you with us, Captain. Though I am wondering how you knew this base was here.
Keep wondering.
I'll need quarters for myself and for my personal server.
You're...
Lorak, make sure the quarters are comfortably cool. It's hot in here.
You brought a civilian with you.
You're getting nosy.
Just admiring your taste. May I offer food and drink to you and your server?
I'd love some refreshment. I could get real fond of this place. The Raslack is good. And strong.
Is that how you like it?
Strong and hot. Makes the mouth tingle. Help it go down smooth and slow.
I've never seen a species quite like her.
Males outnumber females here? 5 to 1. What do you poor guys do for fun?
Not very much.
I'd say I got here. Just in time.
What did you pay for her?
You don't want to know.
Does she give good value?
She has her moments.
Excuse me, Captain. Duty calls.
So, I'm...
Gianna, front!
What the hell are you doing? You acting like a trollop was not part of the plan.
They bought it, didn't they?
You're drawing a lot of attention.
The more they look at me, the less they look at you.
Do you think that before they elect you Centerfold of the Year, we could get on with the business of saving Aeryn?
Your quarters have been assigned at level 4, number 6, lurg 5.
You're so helpful.
I'll need your ride-in chip, sir.
Okay.
If you would place your hand in here, thank you, Captain.
You know who we are. Let us past.
Sir, everything beyond this point is Security 3 Velka. Genetic verification required.
Is this really necessary? Lorak gets so impatient with delay.
Captain, I must ask you to place your hand in the device.
And I must ask you, Lieutenant, who are you to give me orders?
I can give you orders because I'm a Chief Security Officer, Captain.
Not for long, if this is how you treat your superior officers.
You will comply, Captain.
Genetic scan verified.
Satisfied.
He's only doing his job. Let's get to our quarters so I can do my...
Well, I am for that.
I'll take you there immediately.
6 lurg 5, I'll find it myself.
Yes, sir.
How the hell did we get away with that? Did you do something to the chip?
John.
Jelena. What are you doing here? Is Christ here?
No. I've been assigned to a new development project here.
To do what?
They haven't told us. I assume it's something to do with developing weaponry of some kind.
New weapons. In peacekeeper hands, yeah, just what this galaxy needs. It's okay. She's a friend. How'd you know I was here?
I saw you in the officers' lounge, wearing that uniform. Well, I knew you'd never passed the genetic scan, so I overrode the security program.
You did all that? What, from here?
Yes.
Crichton, this is a very good friend.
Not acceptable, Commander. We must increase the efficiency of the Aurora chair.
I'll need more tech, sir. I'm understaffed.
Understaffed or mismanaged?
Unless I find a match for this tissue sample of Aeryn's, she'll die. You help us?
Of course. Stay here. I'll take the sample to the medical unit.
No. I'm not gonna put you at risk.
I won't be. I can fake the work orders, and the med techs won't ask any questions. We're used to secrecy.
Still too dangerous. I'll go.
John, you should stay hidden. Suppose somebody here knew the real Iraq.
Well, she's right. One close call's enough.
Yo, Pip.
I'm gonna go back to the lounge. Let our good friend, Mr. Chief Security Officer, buy me another Raslack.
Come home alone.
I came to see how you were doing.
Came to see if I was dead so you could start going through my possessions.
Oh, I resent your unfounded accusation. Furthermore, you have no possessions worth taking.
How inconsiderate.
Yes, how terribly inconsiderate.
Rygel, you were needed on command.
I am? What for?
A quick decision may be required if the peacekeepers arrive.
A quick and correct decision. I accept this vital responsibility.
Thank you. For a warrior cannot die in battle. She can at least die alone.
Talk about having something to remember him by.
Duty cycle complete, Lieutenant.
Oh, no, sir. Commander Javio. I was... leaving.
Oh, I thought I'd get at least another round out of him.
Raslack. We can do much better than that.
Zan. Aeryn is deteriorating fast. This is no way for someone to die, even a peacekeeper.
Nago, all I can do is ease her journey. The nerve that was damaged regulates toxin removal functions. The poisons that are building up in her body, they're killing her.
Can you filter them out?
I have no means to do that.
Zan. Moya does, doesn't she?
Not a bad way to live.
Not at all. How'd you like to stay? Whatever you're getting from Iraq, I can easily double.
I'm getting quite a bit. Of course, I'm worth it.
I think you're selling yourself short. Covert op type throwers flying out to some backwater planet and getting shot up. This is much more civilized.
I am getting real tired of They're running from system to system with a guy who's got a real talent for getting himself into danger.
Exactly. With me, you'll be comfortable and protected. Shall we continue this discussion in my quarters?
My policy's no free samples. Let me consider your offer up my own.
Good news.
You find a match?
Even better. We don't need to find a donor. Our medics can now synthesize paraformal tissue.
Right. How long will it take them to cook up a batch?
They already have. One dose, some bed rest, and she'll be as healthy as ever.
Thanks doesn't even begin to cover it.
You don't have to thank me.
I better get back to the ship. If I'm late, Aeryn dies.
And I wouldn't even dream of stopping you. We always seem to be saying goodbye.
Yeah. I think we get better at it.
Go.
That man. He is an imposter. Seize him.
Get him up!
My name is Larak, Peacekeeper Special Ops.
Unfortunately wrong. On all counts. I am Scorpius.
But of course you are. Peacekeeper. Funny you don't look like a Sebastian.
On the other hand, you do look Sebastian. Yet your energy signature is quite dissimilar. What species are you? And who are you working for?
Get stuffed.
You attempt to provoke me. Perhaps you're hoping I will lose my composure and kill you before I have extracted any information. I long ago learned the advantages of patience. A memory. Random and indistinct at the moment. It will take some time to map your neural patterns.
You stay the hell out of my mind, you...
That was a Leviathan ship, was it not? I seem to remember a report of an escaped Leviathan prison transport. Have Javio check the data files. You're a most interesting spy.
This may help stabilize you until Crichton returns with a cure. You sure this won't hurt Moya? The pilot says no. The amount of toxins your body generates is insignificant to Moya, relative to your sizes. What about her baby?
The baby's already well over a sec, Ma. This will not affect it.
Whether it works or not, Zan, I commend you on your ingenuity.
Actually, it wasn't my idea, it was pilots.
Crichton's been captured.
Can you find out where they're keeping him?
Oh, I can't access main control. They must have shut down the main grid because they suspect someone is helping him. Sooner or later, they're gonna find out who.
Waste of time. I'm not a spy.
According to the report, the Leviathan had a Delvian, Hynerian, and a Luxon aboard. No mention of a creature like him or his female accomplice.
Whom you have yet to locate.
You charged my brother's prowler in that white death pot of yours.
Talk about that near miss I had the first minute I got here. That was an accident.
There's no near miss for my brother.
That was Captain Byla Crace. The Leviathan escaped from his convoy.
As I recall, he received special dispensation from the Council to head into the uncharted territories and hunt it down.
Right, but First Command lost contact with his carrier some time ago.
I want to see more of that.
I can't locate it again, sir, but I found something linked to it.
Talvo is dead. Struck down by a weak, pathetic, inferior being. You will die in my hands.
I suspect our captain has turned renegade. Broadcast a wide dispersal message. Coded to Crace's command carrier. Direct him to come immediately.
You think he'll actually show up?
Certainly. Tell him we have his prey.
What do you think? Will it work?
I don't even think John would recognize you.
Let's track him down and find out.
Your memory holds an impressive array of other races, Crichton. You're quite a well-traveled spy.
For the 9th time, Nosferatu. I'm not a spy.
His previous missions are unimportant. I want to know who sent him here, and why. Keep searching.
It's deja vu all over again.
There are but a few planets where we can live. The ancients have stories of a world that will welcome us. We can only hope they're true.
Malfunction?
No, he's put up a neural block.
Wasn't me. Damn, don't you hate it when the batteries go dead?
Break through it. Increase the extraction level.
These equations are necessary for creating a wormhole.
I don't remember that. You're teaching me how to...
No, you cannot access this data consciously. You won't remember this part of our encounter. We will not give you wormhole technology.
Why not?
If you're not smart enough to discover it on your own, you're not smart enough to handle it wisely. You'll have to find it yourself. The unconscious knowledge we've given you
We'll guide you. Nothing more. That's all that we can do for you. But that should be enough. You are already on the right path.
Well, well, well. Our spy has an interest in wormhole technology.
He gave me the equations.
And that's why you came to this place.
What's this base got to do with... That's why you built it? All this research. You're trying to create a wormhole!
As are you. That creature knows how. But he wouldn't tell you, would he? Or so you thought. So, you sought that knowledge here, never realizing that you already had it, locked deeply away. Find it. Segment his mind, as many layers as it takes.
No, please.
Or his mind will simply liquefy.
He seems to be an exceptionally strong species. A short recuperation. And then we'll start again.
Hey, you don't put that thing in here. I don't want a roommate. Get it out. Hey, that's my mat. Hey, get off my mat. Go on. Go. Fine. I don't want any trouble. This is my side. That's your side. This is my side. You stay on your side. My side, your side. My side, your side. My side, your side.
You were just in my chair, too, weren't you?
You're talking about Scorpius's chair.
Oh, Scorpy. Scorpy puts me in the chair. Over and over and over and over.
The chair did this to you.
I spin, spinning.
Danger. Danger, Will Robinson. Where the chair? Where the chair?
The treatment's working, but all it seems to be doing is stopping her from deteriorating further. Why didn't you want me to tell her it was your idea?
Earlier on, Aeryn told me she wanted to die alone. As a warrior, I should respect her wishes and not interfere.
You did a good thing. You may have saved her life. Despite her words, she really didn't want to die.
I do not even believe that she wants to die alone.
Pilot! Pilot! Are we under attack?
No, it's Moya. She's having muscular contractions.
Is she giving birth?
I'm not sure.
It's killing Aeryn. We've got to stop the treatment now. Hunt her down.
Right, pilot! Isolate Aeryn now!
Let's hope Crichton gets here soon.
This should bypass the grid and hook us directly with main control.
Spare me the techno-babble, gadget girl. Let's just get on with it.
Again, Scorpius! Free me again!
Excuse me, sir. Captain Trace has arrived.
Where is he? Where's Crichton?
This way, Captain.
I have orders to recapture the Leviathan and its passengers.
Captain, Crichton has vital information. Until I get it, you may not have...
I order you to release him to me.
Your adherence to orders is selective. You have repeatedly failed to cease the pursuit and return to First Command.
I have received no such orders.
Your dereliction of duty is not my prime concern. Give me your full cooperation, and you can have Crichton. When I have finished with him.
Give me Crichton now, and I'll get you all the information he possesses.
Torture alone would be ineffective. Only the Aurora chair can extract the information we need.
But the chair might well kill him before you find it.
Therein lies the stalemate I must break. You know this human better than anyone. What would persuade him to stop resisting the chair?
I found him. He's in a cell on level 9. Hey, I may be able to patch into it. Let's see. John. It's Jelena. Keep your back to the wall camera and it's safe to talk. I bypassed the audio on the monitoring station.
How you doing? You okay? Are they onto you?
No. Tiana and I are in hiding.
Jenny, you there? Listen, I stashed the tissue gizmo under the checkpoint. 3rd intersection past the T. You got that?
Got it.
Good. Go find it and get it back to the ship.
We've got to get you out of there.
No, forget about me. Just get the sample back to Moya. Aeryn can't have that much time.
John.
Somebody coming. Grace.
How do I get out of this place? Once I take off, they'll blast me out of the sky before I'm half a metro.
I don't understand it. Why wouldn't Crichton try and save himself? Tiana, does Aeryn mean that much to him?
No. Aeryn's just a shipmate. Crichton is in love with you. Why do you think he's staying? Look, once Aeryn's okay, we'll come back with reinforcements. Get the both of you. Yeah.
Okay. If he wants me to go with him, let's get you out of here.
You are dead, Crichton. But you have one choice. Do you wish to save the lives of your shipmates on Moya?
What are you talking about?
Why do you think I'm here? I've recaptured the Leviathan. The fugitives are back in my custody. However, whether I deliver them alive or dead is up to me.
How do I keep them alive?
Stop resisting the Aurora chair. Allow us to probe freely for any information we wish.
It's not a very good option.
You are not in a very good position.
So everybody on the ship's okay? Sam? Aeryn?
They're all unharmed, as is the Leviathan.
They're all in perfect health.
They could easily change.
Fetch the comfy chair.
There. I programmed a blind spot into the targeting system. Keep your prowler on this trajectory and they won't even see it.
How will I know if it works?
You won't get blasted out of the sky.
Great. Now all I have to do is get to the prowler.
Well, I'll give you diversion. How much head start do you think you'll need?
Give me 400 microns.
Go.
One more, sir. Please, please, one more. I got my mind right, boss. Be nice.
We will.
Where are you going, Tech?
Sorry, sir?
Where are you going?
I'm, level 3, sir. Commander's quarters. Please forgive me.
On your way.
Report. Level 6 clear.
5.
Evacuation warning, reactor overload. Evacuation warning. Evacuation warning, reactor overload. Evacuation warning, reactor overload. Evacuation warning. Evacuation warning, reactor overload. Evacuation warning, reactor overload. Evacuation warning. Evacuation warning,
Clear the area.
reactor overload.
Clear the area!
Rally.
Get everyone away from the reactor core! Emergency radiation gear is on level 10!
Commander Jarvio! Wait, sir, this prowler is non-operational. There's a faulty component in the frunium drive causing instabilities in the stabilizer. It may have been fixed if I could just have a look.
Very good, Gianna.
But I thought the commander was meant to be the last one to evacuate.
It's funny, I believe just the opposite.
We could both leave, continue our earlier discussion.
It won't work twice.
What was that?
A tissue sample. Crichton succeeded.
I'm not gonna die.
Well, as you once said to me, you will die. But not today.
Are you sure about that? I'm starting to hallucinate. You make a worse peacekeeper than Crichton.
Oh. Glad to see you're okay.
Where is he? I want to see him.
You will. Soon.
She should rest. Great idea. Some of us desperately need to bathe.
Dargo,
I'll stay here and watch over her, just in case.
Thank you.
The reactor warning was a false alarm.
Sir, the Prowler has launched without authorization. It has vanished. There are no sensor readings at all.
Crichton's accomplice. One of them, anyway. The false alarm was a diversion. Who triggered it?
We don't know, sir. We're still checking.
Crichton will tell us.
Previously on Farscape.
You are not gonna die.
The only treatment is a tissue graft from a genetically compatible donor.
Jelena.
A warrior cannot die in battle. She can at least die alone.
One dose, some bed rest.
This may help stabilize you until Crichton returns with a cure.
I am Scorpius. A memory. Our spy has an interest in wormhole technology, and you can have Crichton when I have finished with him.
We've got to get you out of there.
Get the sample back to Moya.
Does Aeryn mean that much to him?
Crichton is in love with you.
Crichton succeeded.
Where is he? I want to see him.
My side, your side, my side, your side!
Benjamin Robinson. Where's the chair?
Why the odds are we still here? The Prowler's on board, isn't it? We should starburst away from here before Grace finds out where we are.
We can't. Starburst is not available, nor is propulsion. We will be fortunate just to maintain orbit.
But, pilot, I thought Moya was prepared for one more starburst.
She was, but no longer. She has gone into what appears to be full labor.
She chooses now to go into labor? It's a little inconvenient.
She has little choice, and she is very frightened.
Pilot, that's a natural reaction during the birthing cycle.
Moya tells me this is not a natural birthing cycle. She's now certain that there's something wrong with her child. It is not a normal Leviathan.
How are you feeling?
Better.
Lie back now. Maybe sometime before your strength returns completely.
I hear I have you to thank for my life.
Yeah. Oh, and the other one.
What other one?
Jelena. But don't you remember her?
We met on the Zelbinian. Where's Crichton?
You should rest now, Aeryn.
Where is he?
Crichton's still on the Gamic base. He's being captured by the Peacekeepers. They're probing his mind using something called an Aurora chair.
Why didn't anyone tell me? Why haven't you gone after him?
There are hundreds of Peacekeepers down there, Aeryn. I cannot infiltrate that base without being detected.
Well, I can.
Don't try and stop me, Dargo.
I won't.
I'm strong enough to go alone.
No, you're not. I'm coming with you. If you can be an idiot, I can be an idiot.
Well, a warrior may be of some use to me down there, but Zan, why don't you stay here?
John might need me. If he gets damaged by the chair, then I can help him.
I'm hoping Crichton will be strong enough to fight the chair.
Fail-safe destruction.
Live record getting all this?
What do you call the maneuver we're doing now?
Slingshot. Holy mother. That's a one.
It's unstable.
There's no use resisting, Crichton. The chair will rip the memory from you even if you fight it.
The chair says he is. He's holding something back.
Then increase the extraction.
Show us what you're blocking. Blocking.
My name is John Crichton, an astronaut. A radiation wave hit, and I got shot through a wormhole. I'm lost in some distant part of the universe on a ship, a living ship, full of strange alien life forms. Help me. Listen, please. Is there anybody out there who can hear me? I'm being hunted by an insane military commander, doing everything I can. I'm just looking for a way home.
What are you doing there?
Don't talk to me. Stay. Stay where you are. Don't talk to me. No talking to me. I do my talking in the chair.
Yeah. You like the chair?
Love the chair, love the chair, love the chair.
Are you spying on me, Stark? Scorpius sent you in here to spy on me?
No, I'm no spy for Scorpius.
What you got there?
Nothing.
What is that?
Stop. If you don't stop, I'm gonna have to kill you.
Give it a couple days. I think Scorpius and Peacekeeper Barbie will do it for you. You're not crazy. Are you, Stark?
No. But if they think I am, they don't bother me so much.
So what you hiding there?
My baby. It's a magnetic crypting coder. I made it from scraps of metal I've been collecting for 2 cycles.
What's it do?
If I get the sequence right, it can unlock the door. But it can only try one sequence at a time.
You're gonna be here forever. You're waiting for that thing to get you out.
At least I'm trying something.
flesh.
You'll tell them about my baby, won't you?
No. No, I've kept things from him this far. I can keep this.
Everyone can block thoughts for a while, Crichton. But eventually, you'll tell the chair. I'm the only one who can block thoughts forever.
How many times you been in it?
Over 100 sessions.
Oh, what is it? What's so important that you can keep it from the chair?
What do you know?
Nothing. I'm telling him the truth. What I'm blocking has nothing to do with the rules!
Are you all right? I'm fine. Any sign they've spotted us, Dargo?
Nothing striking. The scanning blind that Jelena created seems to be holding.
Let's hope so.
What about when we land?
There won't be any sensors up top. The sensors would give away that there's a Gammak base underground.
Who's that?
John!
Where's that voice coming from? Shut up! Don't say a word. Jelena.
John, keep your back to the camera. They can see, but they can't hear.
I remember. I remember. Did you get the peripheral tissue to Aeryn?
She only got it off the base. But I don't know if she made it back to Moya in time.
Who is that? Who are you talking to? It's a friend. She can help us get out of here. Now we both have a secret to keep. Jelena, I need some help. I need you to get him off my back for a while.
I'll think of something. John, don't worry. I gotta go now. I can't stay tapped in for long.
Thanks.
Moya's data stores indicate it may be best to get the offspring out as fast as possible.
How the yachts do we do that?
It says we can try blasting the tranix with coolant from Moya's thermal chamber.
Then do it. I want this thing over with. I want to be still.
Rygel,
Huh?
you've got to stay calm during the birth.
I am calm. I've conceived hundreds of progeny. And those are only the official ones with my wife.
Oh, then you should know something about this. Oh, you should be able to help us.
I was never present at the birth.
Not one.
Well, of course not. I think this is a trifle different, don't you? My progeny were tiny. Tiny and handsome, like their father. Oh!
Okay, I'm patched in here. Try it again.
Hurry up. Scorpius wants maximum power now.
We just have to reroute the annex cable. We're onto it.
Hey, Biggs, you need some help?
Oh, hi, Jelena. Yeah, you're not wrong.
If you put the double cabling online, I can finish patching in.
Oh, sure, all right then. Well, you know all this better than me.
Thanks.
Status report. Are we back online?
Checking power levels now. Just a few miclots.
Good. Are we ready?
All levels a go.
Calibration complete.
The chair is ready, Scorpius.
Good. Follow us.
John!
Selena, I can't talk right now. Looks like we got company.
John, when you get into the chair, just remember one thing. What? Remember when we kissed on the Zelbinian?
No, that's the thing I'm blocking.
Trust me.
I do trust you. I do.
Then remember the kiss.
Let me get into the chair, please.
Get inside!
Scorpius, let me get into the chair.
Have you finished?
Yes?
You see, Crichton, this is what I'm trying to keep you from.
Yeah, Scorpy. You're all heart.
You show me everything that's in your brain, and I won't torture you anymore.
I've shown you everything.
The chair indicates that you're holding something back.
Chair's wrong.
What won't you tell me? I already know everything else. I know you're living on a stolen Leviathan with escaped prisoners, and I know that Leviathan is pregnant.
You know who the daddy is?
Why are you doing this to yourself? What is so important that you're willing to go through all of this?
I'm not blocking anything.
Bring him.
I'm going to enjoy ripping the truth out of you, Crichton. Commander Crichton, it's good to see you enjoying your stay with us.
Grace, don't you ever knock.
Stop! What is that?
My question as well, Captain.
What do you want?
I'm here to thank you.
Yeah? For what?
I've never been one of the elite. Did you know that? My parents were common farmers. I was shanghaied from their commune as a young boy. I rose through peacekeeper ranks on my wits and my hatred. But still, some doors were always closed to me.
Well, thanks for the family tree, Grace, but frankly, I don't give a damn.
With this wormhole information you've given me, I now have the power to rise where I should be. You don't actually believe any of that, do you? Come on, he made it all up!
You can't make things up for the chair, Captain. You know that. What is that?
I don't know. Kind of looks like an episode of Melrose Place.
What do you mean? You don't know what it is?
I don't know.
Tell him! What is it?
Is that it, Grace? Is the game up?
What?
Grace, first found out about wormholes when I came through. I gave him the information disk in exchange for my life.
It's a lie!
No, it's not.
He's lying! Damn you, Crichton! Tell him the truth!
So, nothing of what we saw was true?
No.
Were you born on a farming commune?
Yes.
Were you conscripted from it by the peacekeepers?
Yes, but...
How does Crichton know this?
Well, he must have stolen it from a database.
While he was in Security 3 containment.
Look, I don't know how he did it, but what you saw on there is not true.
Of course it's not. But there's only one way to be sure it is a lie.
How?
For you to go in the chair.
Me?
Yes.
No captain has ever been subjected to such an indignity.
There's always a first for everything. Get Crichton back to his cell.
You overstep yourself, Scorpius. You haven't got the numbers to put me in the chair.
Don't I? I commend your loyalty. It must be difficult to maintain for an officer like Crais. An officer on the edge and out of control.
Talk to me, Scorpius, not to them!
I have unconditional authority on a Gamic base. Captain Crais will go to the chair. To stop that, you will have to kill me. And all my men. Are you prepared to do that?
Do not listen to him. That is an order.
Do what you know in your hearts is the right thing. Put Crais in the chair.
That's the last of the gear from the transport pod. What are you doing with those explosives?
I'm upgrading these primitive things.
I found an access shaft. I should be able to get down to the base and look for Crichton.
Are you strong enough?
I better be.
She did it.
Risk Crichton.
No, we gotta do something. We gotta get the door open.
What did you just show me? I'm able to give a few thoughts, that's all. Rest, my friend.
How long have you been here?
2 cycles. Peacekeepers killed most of my people, but they kept me alive because I interest them. I'm able to hide thoughts that their chair can't touch. It's almost ironic. What made me a slave now keeps me alive.
What made you a slave?
This? I'm of the Bannock slave race. Outsiders think that we do not feel, but it's only that our feelings don't always show. Just as this can hide our feelings, we're also able to cloud thoughts from our minds. What I know deep inside, peacekeepers will never see.
End this now. I did everything I could to avoid him. The recruiter is here to pick you up. I'm counting on you to protect him. Do you understand?
Who is that?
My father.
Turn it off!
Don't you like your past, Grace?
Turn it off!
Can't you get to what he knows about wormholes?
No, he's fighting it.
Is there surveillance inside this cell?
No. Aeryn.
Gianna, tell me what you did for me. Thank you.
Well, what are you doing here? The peripheral tissue takes at least 10 solar days before...
I don't have 10 days. I need to know where Crichton is.
They have him on level 9 containment. There is no way of reaching him without a direct order from Scorpius. John is blocking a memory from them. Scorpius thinks it has something to do with his precious wormholes, but it doesn't.
What does it have to do with?
Me. He's protecting me. But as soon as Scorpius finds out that he knows nothing about wormholes, he'll kill him.
We'll need more rocks if we're going to hide the rest of these, Duggo. If the Peacekeepers come up through the level rises, this is where they're going to surface.
I hope those things work. Otherwise, there is not much to stand between us and them.
I always wanted to ask you, Duggo. That quarter blade, for a warrior, it seems a very unconventional weapon.
Many cycles ago, there was a race even more feared than the Peacekeepers. The Telox. They laid siege to my planet for over 100 solar days. When the final assault came, all our warriors had were these unconventional weapons. My own great-grandfather died in that war. When the final days come, Luxons believe that the Quota Blade will lead us to freedom.
I understand, Duggo. Please forgive my curiosity.
There is another thing we could do for you.
What?
My Quota Blade and I can cut stones for you.
Look, I'm not going to say this again. There is nothing in there.
Just telling you what I picked up from Crater's carrier. I detected an unauthorized magnetic pulse coming from somewhere on this
There is no signal coming from in there.
Mm-hmm.
Look, I'll prove it to you. See? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. What the frill is that?
Obviously nothing.
Get out of it, Stark. You were right. I'll move them to another cell.
They don't need to be moved.
Why not?
Because they're coming with me.
With me! Who is she?
That is the Radiant Aeryn's son. How many Peacekeepers do you know in this base?
You all right, Crichton?
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm better now. Come on, we better go.
Sorry.
And no one outside this chamber knows of the Admiral's orders.
I saw to that, sir.
So now I know why you tried to fight the chair. Are there any more barriers?
No, that's what he was fighting to hold.
And what Crichton saw about wormholes?
Is not in this captain's memory.
This is Scorpius.
Sir, the human prisoner has escaped.
How?
There's a peacekeeper working with him.
Seal the base. Everything. He must not reach the surface.
It's clear. Come on. Nigel, go.
Keep searching.
Oh, no.
What do you mean, oh no?
To give birth, Moya must equalize pressure with her outside environment.
You mean with space? What, Moya has to make a vacuum into here?
Yes. I can't stop her.
How much time do we have?
I don't know. Maybe 80 microns.
80 microns? Well, where do we go?
My den's
Oh, well, that's very lucky for you, isn't it, Bravacto?
We can't get to you in 80 microns.
There are pressure tanks in maintenance base 6. I suggest you go. Go now!
It's locked! Pilot, it's locked!
Yes, it is, my dear. There's plenty of room in here.
I'm not getting in there!
That's all there is. Get inside. You only have 10 microns.
Oh, my bad.
Right, any other ways off the base?
They're sealing all the access shafts. It means they're shutting down everything.
There's gotta be some way out of here.
No way. Everything else. Even the lock they just put on need an ident chip from a senior officer.
All right, let's go back a senior officer.
No, I'll do it, Crichton. You stay with him.
Excuse me, I'm just making myself comfortable.
What is that?
What?
That!
Oh, it's nothing.
Where's your hand, slugface?
It's down there.
I know. Keep it in your caftan, pal. Pilot! Ah, pilot!
I'm very busy now, Chiana. You two okay?
How's Moya?
Yes. The offspring's coming now. I can see it. I must go, Chiana.
Oh, what was that? Nothing, eh? Just a bit of helium. Helium? Yes, I don't like being in confined spaces. I get nervous. You're disgusting.
Captain Grace, what are you doing in this chair?
Who's that? Who's that?
Well, I suppose I shouldn't expect you to recognize my voice.
Did Scorpius send you? Release me from this chair.
Why? So that you can kill me the way that you killed Lieutenant Teague.
Who are you?
I am irreversibly contaminated. Now do you know who I am?
Aeryn. Son.
Does this contaminate you, Grace?
As a peacekeeper, you took a blood oath to obey your commanding officer till death.
Yes.
I am still your commanding officer.
But I am no longer a peacekeeper.
You are a peacekeeper for life. On the oath you took.
Your oath means nothing to me. You made sure of that. You destroyed everything. I lost everything because of you.
Aeryn, son.
Do you know what I learned while I was away from you?
Everything I lost isn't worth a damn. And I don't want to go back to your past.
I order you!
You order me! You will never order me again.
I will track you down and kill you, Officer Son. On that I give you my vow.
You know what I give you, Grace? Your life.
I will make you what? Your life.
It's Aeryn. She should be here by now.
Do you want to be with her, Crichton?
What?
Do you want to be with Officer's son?
Selena, can we talk about this another time?
No. No, I don't think we can. You want me to go with you. You want me to give up everything I know. So you must answer me. Do you want to be with her?
Only me. Let's go.
Aeryn, did you bag yourself a senior officer?
Ran into an old friend. Let's go.
Let's get out of here.
Okay. Come on.
Do you want to be with Crichton?
I'm sorry?
He won't answer my question, will you?
Selena, whatever the two of you have been discussing, it's none of my business.
Yes,
Come
it
on.
is! He asked me to go with him. I cannot do that if he loves you.
Selena, you have to come with us. If you don't come, they will kill you.
I'll be okay.
Selena, you saved my life. And you know peacekeepers, they will come and they will find you.
I can take care of myself. You take care of John.
Selena, tell John. At least come and talk to him before...
They used a senior officer's ident chip and they're climbing the air vent to the surface.
I thought as much.
Do you want me to burn them out?
No, we need Crichton alive. We'll take the level risers and beat them to the surface.
Let's go!
Right.
Where's Jelena?
She's not coming with us.
What? Yeah, what did you say to her?
I didn't say anything to her. It's a decision she made on her own.
I gotta go get her.
Crichton, we don't have time for this. She has gone. It's what she wants. Come on.
Yes. You can get out now.
Finally. Shanna, I didn't mean to.
Shut up!
Something's still not right. A portion of the offspring can't get clear of Moya's external vent. I'm getting a closer visual now. What is that?
What? What's wrong?
The offspring. Look.
That's Moya's child?
Yes.
But it's covered in weapons.
When Dargo broke the contraception wall half a cycle ago, the Peacekeeper catalyst he released must have contained a DNA signature to produce weapons.
Will that grow as big as its mother?
Possibly bigger.
Will Moya control him? Or the Peacekeepers?
I don't know. There's never been a Leviathan with weapons before, but we have a more immediate problem. Look, the birthing channel was not designed for this manner of offspring. It cannot fly free. It is panicking and starting to charge its weapons.
Well, is he going to shoot his way out of Moya?
I think so.
Well,
Pilot,
do something.
can you force an atmosphere I can breathe into that vent?
Yes. Yes, I think so.
Well, maybe I can climb down the internal shaft and cut a seam so the child can get itself free.
You'd better hurry.
It's good to see you again.
Come on, they're not far behind.
The transport pod is this way. Let's go. Keep your weapons ready. Watch out!
Cover me,
What was the secret you were keeping hidden from Scorpius down there?
I thought it was about his doomsday device. About wormholes, it wasn't. It's only about the time I kissed a girl.
Really?
Okay, don't shoot me, baby Moya. Just, stay nice and calm. Nice and calm.
What were you keeping from him?
The memory of a place I saw when I was a boy.
Must have been one hell of a place.
I can't do it, pilot!
You have to.
It won't move!
Moya's trying to control the offspring, but their weapon's primed to fire.
Then let it fire! Tell Moya to let the gun fire at a low blast level!
What?
I know it's crazy, but it's the only way. If we don't get this child out, it'll destroy Moya's bulkhead. Clayton!
We're coming! Come on, let's give them something to remember us by.
Not yet! Let me get out of
I
here!
can't stop it! Get out now! Just get out! Run, Tiana, run!
That was a low-level blast.
That did it. The offspring's free. It's free.
How's Moya?
She's okay. We're okay.
No, right. You're not going with them.
Shoot him, Jelena.
Jelena!
We must get back to the transport pod. The firewall is dissipating.
Before she left the Gamak base, Jelena scrambled the scanning data files. Even Crace's carrier can't find us now. Which is quite fortunate, because we can't starburst with the offspring. We can't move very far at all.
Thank you, pilot. How's Jelena?
Not good.
What about Moya's child?
He's okay.
He? It's a boy?
Yes?
A male. Excellent.
What kind of a beast is he?
Just lie still, let Zan's medicine do its work. You'll be fine in a little while.
No more lies, John.
I'm not lying. Selena, why did you come back for us?
I had to help you. Aeryn was right. If I'd stayed there, they would have found out about me. Found out that I love you.
Selena. Zan.
May I help? May I give you this? It's a place I once saw. I've been carrying it with me for a very long time.
Oh, it's beautiful. It's beautiful.
There now. Just hold on to it. Don't let go.
Yeah?
Do you think if things had been different, then you could have loved me?
Yeah.
Kiss me one more time.
Don't talk.
Peacekeeper scan is directly over us. Now.
I believe who will survive the scan is the frowning cold that will crave me.
Why the yachts can't we have a little heat?
Because the carjing pulse is attuned to energy sources, Rygel. We're chilled, but we're alive.
Well, that depends on your definition.
That's not a marauder scan, is. That's Grace's full command carrier.
Nobody else is going to ask. I'll ask. Zan, how come you're not frozen?
My body temperature self-regulates under most conditions.
be doing?
Excuse me, but Moya is picking up something. It appears to be some sort of distress call.
Source?
From one of the surrounding asteroids. I'll see if I can isolate it.
Please hear me. I'm stranded here with my family. We're under attack. Please help us. Please come quickly, as soon as you can. There's a creature here.
Could this be a peacekeeper trick?
Yes, that's entirely possible.
No. The transmission source is coming from an asteroid close by.
The signal is weak. It is unlikely Grace's ship even heard it.
We can't escape this asteroid field without some sort of navigational aid. Maybe this girl and her family have charts.
You're not seriously considering going down there, are you? For goodness sake, didn't you see that thing?
You do not have to go down there, your flatulence.
Oh!
Distress call. Directed at us.
How stupid is that?
My name is John Crichton, an astronaut, a radiation wave hit, and I got shot through a wormhole.
I'm lost in some distant part of the universe on a ship, a living ship,
Full of strange alien life forms. Help me. Listen, please. Is there anybody out there who can hear me? I'm being hunted by an insane military commando, doing everything I can. I'm just looking for a way home.
Unacceptable. There are over 20,000 asteroids of sufficient size to block the Leviathan from our scans, sir.
Then we enter the field and change our angle of projection.
If we do that, we sacrifice maneuverability.
I left orders not to be disturbed.
Of course, Captain, but as you labor to recapture the Leviathan, I thought I might offer a course of action it seems you have not considered yet. Do you think a mother would abandon her child? If I was in command, Captain, I would concentrate on the Leviathan's newborn. Bombard the area with multi-frequency signals, discordant stimuli. See if I couldn't make the offspring reveal itself in panic, and its mother along with it. Hmm?
Sir, your orders?
My orders stand. Change our position.
The Peacekeeper scan has passed.
1, 2, 3, 4 to beam down, pilot.
Officer Soon, I would appreciate if you would stay aboard.
All right, pilot.
I suggest we deactivate our comms, just for safety's sake.
Now remember, minimum use of thrusters and keep plenty of rock between you and Grace, right?
Got it.
This is the most miserable place I think I have ever been.
Where you see misery, Dogger, I find the end of misery.
Well, to put things in perspective, Zan, you are the least thing on this asteroid that I am allergic to.
The big guy's got a point. My rashes have got rashes.
I assure you the cure for all those ailments and much more is also here.
So you keep saying.
Look around. What don't you see? No animals, no aviary, no insects, nothing to compete with the flora. This magnificent place is the goddess's pharmacognosia.
Hey, don't forget, happy campers, the girl in the distress signal said, "Creature."
Well, she's probably dead by now, which is what I'll be if I don't get off this asteroid.
Are you picking up any being sent?
Zan, let me explain to you what's going on inside my nose right now. There's large pieces of green mucus and gunk.
Darga, no. Stop it with the Luxem poetry. There's some healthy sounding sinuses. Stick with me, Dargo.
I'm there.
please.
It's all right, you're safe now.
Where are the others? Where's your family?
You have to protect me.
No, listen to me. Where are the others?
He killed them all. Please help me.
They're dead?
Please help me, please, please, please.
He got away. He knows the terrain too well.
My name is Zan, this is Crichton, that's Dargo. We are here to help you, dear.
What's your name?
I am Emily.
Look, do you have any maps so we can find our way out of this asteroid field?
Used to, or destroyed, or gone. Please don't leave me behind here. Not with him.
Let's go back to the transport pod.
Oh, transport pod. Is it well guarded?
Come on.
Is it well protected? Is it? If not, he will find it. He will attack it. Please, take me with you. Please, please.
Fire up the drive.
I'm on it.
I told you this was a miserable place.
Where are you hurt?
At the moment, everywhere.
It's gone. The access point is secure. It ain't getting back in. We're safe.
I'm crippled. I hit the second fuel pump. You hit the main thruster control.
Yeah, I'll fix it. Are you okay?
I've broken Terrock. Probably internal bleeding, but I... Definitely internal bleeding.
What is it, pilot? What's wrong?
Besides the obvious, a great deal. I don't know who else I can trust but you.
Trust about what?
Aware that Moya's offspring isn't normal. The Peacekeepers have altered its genetics, created a ship that is part Leviathan, part attack vessel.
We've all seen the baby's weaponry.
Moya is having difficulty establishing a connection to her progeny.
How so?
The offspring knows he is different. There is tension between Moya and him.
What do you expect me to do about it?
You were a peacekeeper. You, better than any of us, might understand what's been done to him. If Moya were told, perhaps she could solidify his trust in her and us.
You want me to go aboard?
Moya give you permission to do so.
But does the baby?
Unbelievable.
Officer Sun. Pilot, what happened to radio silence? While you're on the Offspring's command, I have a direct laser link between us. The only way the Peacekeepers could intercept is to be directly in its path.
This is astounding, pilot. It's a complete synthesis of Leviathan and warship technologies. I need more light. I have light.
From the exterior, the Offspring appears to possess a sonic ascendancy cannon.
Yes. The controls are over here.
It would be advisable to locate the communications array, as this may be the method the Peacekeepers will use to locate us.
Communications array. Communications array is in silent mode.
How did you manage to find it so quickly?
I think I was supposed to. Hello?
What are you doing here?
Admiring your quarters, Captain. Quite opulent. Even by Captain standards. I've never understood the need of some warriors to memorialize their conquests. Does displaying this decaying flesh remind you of past instances when you were powerful?
Your branch of the service gives you special privileges, Scorpius, which does not include disrespect of rank. I want you off my ship.
Of course you do. Candidly, Captain, you have continually failed in all your duties. Your vector for success has grown quite small. Stray outside it, and I fear this ship will soon be in need of someone else to command her.
Just swallow it.
Well, if you want to kill me, why don't you just shoot me?
This herb will stop your internal bleeding. Would you rather I cut you open, Dargo?
You're no surgeon.
Exactly. Now swallow.
So, how many in your group did you say?
41 originally. We intended to colonize here. My father, my mother, 2 brothers.
And they're all...
The creature gets ravenous often.
John, we need more Kishmot root. Dargo's injuries are not improving.
Right. One quick trip to the pharmacy coming up. Out the door, turn left at the creature.
You smell different. You smell like out there.
Your olfactory senses are very good. I am also Flora.
Yeah, right. Say what?
Didn't you know?
No what? You're a plant?
Always have been, John. Why, does it bother you?
No, it doesn't bother me. I just never suspected. You're a vegetable?
Everyone knows that Delvians of Flora evolved.
Right.
Sentient flora in life isn't all that unusual, John. I have cartilaginous fibers instead of bone. Tuberetinous cellulose tissue. And regenerative fascia membrane.
The blue?
Chloroplast dentation. The yellow highlights are stomata for the transpiration of water.
Ah, that's why you like the light so much. Photosynthesis.
Mm-hmm.
You okay? When was the last time you ate?
I'm not hungry yet.
Huh.
It's coming.
Say it.
I'm almost finished. I've got what I need.
You better pick it up. Emily! Damn it!
You go after I finished.
Emily!
I'm sorry about your female. I was scared.
It's not your fault.
No. It was your fault. You were meant to look after Zan, instead you went right.
It was instinct, Dargo. You understand instinct, every single thing you do is based on it. Besides, there was no indication that she'd been...
Eaten. She won't be. The creature will take your friend to his eating grounds before killing her.
That's it. Tell me how to get there.
I can't. You just have to know it. I'll take you.
No. It's too dangerous. I don't
Let her
want you-
take you, John.
I can smell him, long before you ever know he's around.
I'm much better off than Zan. Go. Go. Find her.
Fine, come on.
This way. Over here. This is where the eating is done.
We'll be out of here as fast as we can. Damn, ugly leftovers. Is there another place you could have taken Zan? You all right?
I'm feeling hungry.
Look, I'll get you some food as soon as we get back to the transport. Right now, you know, Emily, do not go squirrely on me here, all right? You gotta help me find my friend.
I am not your enemy. She is.
You requested my presence, Captain.
Did you suggest to my bridge officer that we do not adjust our current position?
Yes. Your bridge officer and her crew seem to appreciate the merits of my suggestion.
You've gone too far, Scorpius. You have directly questioned my command.
Your command begs question.
If my actions were under examination, I would have been recalled.
You were recalled. Do you forget that I have seen your memories? That I know of your insubordination? That I have witnessed the execution of your second officer?
When I bring in the Leviathan's offspring, it will forestall any of those charges. Now, get out of my quarters.
I'll tell the bridge officer. We won't be changing our course.
I am sorry to have hurt you.
Yeah, a few words would have saved us a whole lot of trouble.
I find this atmosphere very thin. The slightest exertion leaves me unable to speak. I had no breath left.
John, Emily's a calcivore. She's a feeder of bone.
So she was gonna eat me?
Yes, just your skeleton. The flesh is left to rot.
So what are you doing in our transport pod?
We're trying to warn you. I know how the beast tricks our prey.
Yeah, she said you were the monster.
Yes, my parents believe so too, but it was just a phase all children go through.
Bernie is a scientist, John.
Scientist?
Botanistic pharmacology, much like the beautiful Zan.
I'm but a layperson compared to you, Bernie.
Plants as medicine.
Yes. My ancestors seeded this barren asteroid over 300 cycles ago. I simply led the first team of harvesters.
What happened to the rest of your team? Sorry. Forget that I asked.
26 in all, including my mate. There weren't supposed to be any predators here. No one at all!
They first encountered Emily in her dormant state, John, as we did.
She was cunning enough to live among us for some time and discover our weaknesses.
What are hers?
Satiation. After she's eaten her fill of bones, she reverts to the passive creature you experienced.
It's the only time she's vulnerable. When she becomes hungry again, she loses the control of the transition.
Yeah,
Been there, seen that.
But we have numbers again. And after she's eaten one of us, the others will have a chance to kill her.
Eaten?
Yes.
Bernie, that's a little unacceptable.
It's not your choice, I'm afraid. It's hers.
Officer Sun, the Peacekeeper scan is sweeping this way again. If you are able, you must reduce the Offspring's energy signature to bare minimum.
Yes, pilot.
Why?
Do you understand what's happening?
Officer Sun, make him understand.
If they try to communicate with you, they are called peacekeepers, and you must understand they are not to be believed.
Look, it's true, in a perverse way, you do come from them. But so do I. Look, I wish there was more time for this, but there isn't any time. You are going to have to decide if you will trust your mother. Us. If you're going to trust me.
Howling stopped. What's that mean?
Well, at a guess, she's gone to see if your tentacled friend is out in the open by himself. Emily prefers easy prey.
Right then, pick it up, Zan. We gotta go.
Okay, nearly ready. These leaves and fungus will completely heal Dogo's injuries.
I thought you wanted broker seeds to arrest the infection.
I can't find any, unless I'm looking in the wrong place.
You are?
I take it you know way back to our transport?
Yes, a route Emily avoids, along the ridge line.
Then pick it up, let's go.
Brocus histicalx. Pick as many as you require.
By the goddess, I've never seen anything like it.
Couldn't transport all the desired samples if not for the capacity to miniaturize them.
That is a very impressive machine. My aunt had one. Come on, Zan, let's go.
You must stay behind with your weapon. It will scare Emily away. If not, she'll descend on everything and destroy it all.
There is no way I'm gonna let Zan go out there alone with you.
And no way will I let that beast destroy everything my mate died to help accumulate.
We'll be all right, John.
After she's with your friend, I'll return. And together we can help transport all the vials onto your ship. That is my one condition, but it is non-negotiable.
Fine. Go. If you're not back in an arm, Emily won't be the only one hunting you down. Capiche? Emily? Emily!
I'm hungry, John.
Emily? Take it outside, Emily. Us Southern boys don't make good eating, not without a fight. Emily!
I have to eat, John.
And I'm it, huh?
I've been here the whole time. I've heard what you said about me.
What? Aren't you gonna devour our bones if you get the chance?
Didn't tell you all of it. I need you to know the truth.
Is that before or after I supply your recommended daily allowance of calcium?
These people brought my ancestors to this asteroid for a purpose. To rid it of all herbivorous life forms.
So what are you saying, Spiky? You saying there used to be planet-eating life here?
Thousands of creatures. Plenty of food for my ancestors. Plenty of food. Until there was nothing.
Bernie's kind must have known that your people would eventually decimate the food supply.
They expected us to do their dirty work for them and be long dead by now. Only their precious plants would remain.
How did you survive? Emily.
In the end, we only had each other.
And then Bernie's people arrived. And they became prey.
I was hungry.
As you are now.
But I also know, after I satisfy myself on your bones and those of your friends and finally Bernie, I will eventually starve to death anyway.
That's far enough. So what did you have in mind?
I will control my hunger, and you will provide me access to a more permanent food supply.
You want me to take you with us?
Bernie knows where my kind lives. Make him tell you. And then take me there.
You have got to be kidding me, right?
Deionization charge complete. Direct composite capability enabled. Vaporization charge imminent. Right, here goes.
That's done it. The cannon is active.
Can't fully explain it, pilot, but this ship and I seem to have reached a bit of an understanding.
Moya, too, is encouraged. Communication with her offspring is improving. She thanks you, Officer Sun.
Amongst all these peacekeeper systems, I feel quite at home.
We couldn't be happier. Honestly, you deserve a home where you're wanted.
Pilot, I'll be returning to Moya shortly. Please let me know if any peacekeeper scans are imminent.
Maybe you ought to stay there.
Maybe you and I ought to have a little one-on-one when I get back, Rygel.
Look, if you've got a problem with this, then all you have to...
Hey! You want to keep one foot out of your mouth. You may need it to run. Look, what slimy means is, if we get attacked, the only weapon we've got is that kid.
I am not dragging this ship into a conflict not of its making.
Who said we had a choice?
You know, I'm not an enthusiast of healers, but this is remarkable.
Feeling better?
I am completely healed. My admiration, Bernie. I've been prejudiced in the past due to charlatans.
No offense taken. What are you doing here?
Surprised I'm not Emily food.
I mean, by what? Swamp Thing here ain't the Mr. Rogers scientist we thought he was.
You forgot to mention how your ancestors brought Emily's people here, didn't you?
It was the only natural way to protect what we were growing here.
Emily threw you a curve. She survived.
She slaughtered my mates.
With good reason, it sounds like.
Once I get my research out, I'll come back with a larger mission.
She'll be dead by then.
I cannot condone what his people did, but for all this unparalleled flora to flourish, it may not be entirely unreasonable to
murder sentient beings in order to save a few stinking plants.
How animal-centric of you, John.
Sorry, Zan. I forgot.
I am a stinking plant.
Look, I have heard stories of the existence of Delvians, but to actually stand in the presence...
All right, enough. No offense, but I say we take this tree hugger, shove him out the access port, and get the Hezmana out of here.
Absolutely. I have charts. Charts that will take us through the asteroid field.
Right, take me there.
No, John. Considering the stakes, I'll go. I think, under the circumstances, a cool head behind that trigger. Wouldn't you agree?
Be careful.
I will.
My report to High Command.
Should I bother reading it?
To what end? You'll hear it all multiple times at your inquest. Disobeyed direct orders. Murdered a fellow officer with premeditation. Sacrificed 18 of your elite crew in a pathetic quest for personal vengeance. It's all in there. You are unfit for duty by any measure. I personally intend to see you stripped of rank and office.
So you can take command of my carrier?
I already have.
Get off my ship!
Why must you force me to display my physical superiority to your kind as well?
If you want to fight anyone, attack your executioner.
Zan, Bernie, time's up. Screw the happy plants, guys. The transport's repaired.
What the hell happened?
Emily surprised us. Took Zan. I tried to fight her.
She took Zan. Did she take her alive?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Where would she take her?
The rock wall where I saved you from her.
Emily! 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 Where are you, little lion sack of spite? You lied to me! You said you wouldn't hurt us, said you weren't gonna eat any of us. Then you hauled Zan off and... Bones. You son of a bitch. Idiot!
So, the baby's real dad, yeah?
Yes. Whatever that means.
Is he fast?
Major part of his design and function, I imagine.
Faster than his mother?
Yes, Rygel. Fast enough to take you out of here if the peacekeepers get too close.
Listen, someone should escape this place. Carry our message to the outside.
What exactly is our message?
That we don't want to die out here?
Very sensible. Tiana, would you come here for a mic drop, please? Now let me get something straight. Both of you. Moya will not leave here without her offspring, and he will not leave without her.
Where does that leave us?
Very close to being thrown off this command if you don't shut your whack-it hole. Any sign of Crichton, Zan, or Dargo?
Pilot's still checking.
Good. Well, if they're not here in an arm, we go and look for them.
We?
She must mean you.
Back already, you made good time. Do you have the charts?
No! Don't kill me, please!
I came to talk.
You're no longer the feral beast. That means you've eaten.
I won't hurt you. I promise.
I cannot guarantee the same for you if you move towards me. Who did you eat?
No one.
Why do you look like that?
I used all my remaining calcium to present myself in this way.
Why?
So... You would listen. I'm starving to death. I must eat. You must take me with you. Oh, give me food.
I'm sorry, but I have nothing to offer you.
Please, anything.
Except there's a ship of beings out there, thousands. No one will regret their passing. You can have as many as you can lay claim to.
How do I get that?
They're coming soon. As soon as we start the engines and blast off from here.
You promised.
Thousands.
I will control my urge.
So what's the plan, Bernie? Find Dargo, have him take you to your homeworld?
You're back.
Yep. You look a lot better.
Thank you. I ingested some roots to repair my wounds.
Yeah. Must be a lot of interesting things in these bottles.
Did you get her? Did you kill Emily?
Nope.
And Zan?
Yeah, the blue...
Aren't you supposed to be looking for her?
You know, it's funny. Sometimes I'm very, very slow. Zan's a Delvian. Plant, right? Not animal. No bones. Fibers instead of bones, so no calcium. And Emily's got a great nose. So what would she want with Zan? Where is she?
What are you doing?
You faked those injuries. Where is she?
I don't know what you're talking about. Now, please, leave my specimens alone.
Zan. Damn, where's the button on this thing? I can do it, I can do it.
Step away from my machine.
Why would you do this to her?
She's a Delvian. I have lived over 200 cycles, consumed by my life's work as a botanist. Until today, I could only dream of sampling such an incredible species.
She has a name. It's Zan.
She is not dead, nor will any harm come to her.
She's in a test tube, Jack.
Through her, we might discover medical cures even our future dreamers dare not envision. Is that not a fair trade-off?
Not to her. And not to me.
I will shoot you.
Nah, I don't think so. Not without the chalk and oil cartridge.
Come on!
looking at?
Justice.
You okay?
Weird sensation. Thank you.
ESAS reports a confirmed location on one of the escaped Leviathan transport pods. It's landed on one of the deep-field asteroids. Sir. Captain. Scorpius has ordered several Marauder teams into the asteroid field. Oh, is it true what they say? That Scorpius can sense our fears and our weaknesses? I await your orders, sir.
My orders? Do as he says.
Zan, it's time. Come on. Emily.
Starvation.
Emily, dear. I wish we could help you.
Zan, we have to find a way to take her with us somehow, some way.
No, not unless you're willing to sacrifice your shipmates one at a time. Dargo told me there were others coming, called peacekeepers. I will try to hold on until then. But I must eat something now.
Bones. We have bones. Bernie.
There is much cruelty in the universe.
Yeah, we seem to have a treasure map to it. Bon appetit.
The excellent trajectory chart you've brought back will allow us to negotiate our way out of this asteroid field.
Thank you, pilot.
So,
tell me about the baby.
John, he's amazing. And frightening. The technology.
Such a waste.
It's like nothing I've ever seen.
You'll find your way back there, Sam, when insanity isn't chasing you.
I'll never be able to go back there again, and you know it.
Then, those miracle plants will be found by someone else. In the great scheme of things, it's all the same.
Point well taken. When did our roles become reversed, sweet Dargo?
When you required it.
If your hand is still there in 1 micron, I'll snap it off and use it as a good luck charm.
Officer Sun,
Yes, pilot.
Moya has asked me to relay to you how well she and her offspring are communicating now. All thanks to you.
Oh, pilot, I did what I had to for the good of the ship.
Well, the ship has notified me that the offspring now needs a name. And she would be extremely honored if you, Aeryn Sun, were the one to choose his name.
I want a 3-point grid search of every square dent of this asteroid. Report any scrap of evidence you discover regarding the fugitives directly to me.
Sir, we found a survivor. She spent time with the fugitives and may have information that's useful to us.
Please, 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 please help me. I'm all alone here. They killed my family, please. Please.
We must know when to be strong and want to show compassion.
Thank you. Thank you.
As a matter of honor, sometimes we must be willing to give of ourselves.
You have got to be kidding. Tell me there is some kind of sick punchline coming.
Unfortunately, John, it's true.
Great. Absolutely great.
We must go after him.
Now, 2 pods out there would just compound the problem.
No change in his course. He's accelerating away from Moya.
Let's be anything but surprised. Our weakest link is often the smallest.
Can't we do something? He's about to exit the asteroid field.
Peacekeepers haven't spotted him yet, but they will shortly.
Pilot, I shall attempt to contact him again. Rygel, please respond. Your Eminence, I beg you, respond.
Remember, Rygel, Moya's baby has weaponry.
Rygel's already too distant, and the asteroid blocker clears salvo.
Rygel, listen to me. And listen very, very carefully.
What the hell did you just say?
Something about his corpse and bodily function.
Oh, that'll help.
Rygel, what you are doing is wrong.
To you, maybe.
Rygel, they'll take your head off. Whatever deal you cut with them, Grace will never honor it.
Rygel, kill your engines, float dead. Maybe they won't spot you. Let's talk about this.
And isn't that the whole point, Crichton? That's all your people ever do is talk. I am a dominar of action.
One unarmed transport flying straight towards us. Makes no sense.
A pity we can't follow its trail back to the Leviathan. Any other vessels in motion out there?
Just our own outbound Marauder with the alien girl you adopted.
Have you found my security officer assigned to watch her?
Why would the Hynerian be traveling alone?
Perhaps he wishes to become part of your collection.
This is just a game to you, isn't it?
On the contrary, I care a great deal about one thing. The knowledge of wormhole technologies the human Crichton holds locked in his memory.
Sirs, this Hynerian Royal was alone aboard the Leviathan transport.
You want the Leviathan gunship Offspring, the other escaped prisoners, the defector Aeryn Sun, and especially you want the one called Crichton. Well, I want my freedom. Interested?
My name is John Crichton, an astronaut, a radiation wavehead, and I got shot through a wormhole. I'm lost in some distant part of the universe on a ship, a living ship, full of strange alien life forms. Help me. Listen, please. Is there anybody out there who can hear me? I'm being hunted by an insane military commander, doing everything I can.
I'm just looking for a way home.
They may not be on their way now, but they will be coming.
The Peacekeepers knew where we were, Dargo. They'd be here already.
Look, is it possible he's just stalling them for us? Right. Okay, well, let's think this through. What do we know?
The map of this asteroid field you took from the botanist has allowed Pilot to plot Starburst path away from the Peacekeepers.
Moya will not abandon her baby.
He was too young to starburst on his own.
Is there any way we can use the Offspring's weaponry to our advantage?
Well, against a command carrier, until he's fully grown, it'll be like throwing
Well, I
stones.
can tell you this for free. I will not be taken alive. I've been in the goddamn chair and I am not going back in it.
I know of the concept, but there's no Luxon word for it.
I am not talking about suicide. But it doesn't look like we're gonna get out of this one, and if we're gonna go down, I want to go down swinging.
Then we shall do so together.
Oh, just to be in the warm glow of all this testosterone. The smallest ship Crichton Scorpius will send can overpower us effortlessly.
Okay, what do we see? Rygel flew that transport right into their ship.
Presumably screaming I surrender all the way.
Yeah, but what if one of us did the same thing, but at the last second veered off straight into the bridge, a Trojan horse?
Won't cripple their operations.
And what if the transport is loaded down with explosives? What if we blow the holy hell out of their nerve center? Would that buy us enough time for the rest of us to get away?
That's your third helping.
That's for my third stomach. That's what happens, you see. By the time it's full, first one's empty again.
Domina Rygel. My gamma base is but a short distance away. Once seated in my Aurora chair, your hunger pangs will be the least of your discomforts.
With all due respect, wrong. You won't get anything out of me that way. Ask him. My physiology won't tolerate it.
Would be dead almost instantly.
Oh, no need to travel to accommodate that.
Look, if I were afraid, I wouldn't have come, would I? Pass the Turian mollusks, please.
I believe your offer was the capture of John Crichton in exchange for your own freedom.
And the Leviathan and the other.
Insignificant, Captain. A simple deal, to which I agree.
Hardly simple. I also require a ship, a qualified crew, negotiable currency, a map to my home world, and a full partner.
You're lying.
All right, I could forgo the cash.
You're lying about why you're here.
No, I'm not.
You're wasting our time. Imprison him. We will capture the others in due course.
I don't think so. Look, I know him. John Crichton will not be taken alive.
Now he's telling the truth. And are you willing to help me capture the human Crichton?
I will not! You can't make me.
Listen, Tiana, it is the only way.
Why do you care? You'll all be dead!
You are the only one of us who the Peacekeepers do not hunt.
I went down to their base with Crichton. They know who I am.
That is why you must wear these restraints.
I doubt I'll be able to subdue them with those.
When they board Moya, lock yourself in one of the cells, slip these on, and maintain no matter how many times they ask that we forced you to help.
Don't tell me how to lie. It's one of the best things I do.
You are a real pain in the EMA. But one I have grown to enjoy.
Exactly how volatile is this Lutrol?
Not at all. But once it's injected into containers filled with chronite, shavings from the floor of Moya's cargo hold, the mix becomes highly explosive. Almost anything will set it off.
Say, like a high-speed impact?
John, are you sure there's no other way?
Oh, yeah. The tools of the chief anarchist.
John, I've made new family here, surrounded by all of you. Now I sense it's coming to an end.
Well, it's a Jerry Springer kind of family. But for what it's worth, Sam, you are family.
I appreciate your concern, Officer Sun, but I no longer require a chaperone.
Are you sure, Pilot? You seem quite upset.
Yes. Moya is terrified for her offspring and herself. That anxiety translates through her being into mine. Combine it with my own fear and...
Pretty potent adrenaline surge for you, I understand.
Officer Sun. Aeryn. You and I, we've shared quite a lot in the time we've been together.
DNA for one. You've helped me learn some rudimentary science.
You've kept me alive when no one else could. There's no reason we all need to be recaptured. You have your prowler.
Don't think that option hasn't entered my mind. I'm not going anywhere.
Moya wants to know, have you come up with a name for her offspring yet, in case something happens? She doesn't want her son named by the peacekeepers.
Please tell Moya that it remains my honor to name her son. It will be a good, strong name that he will bear proudly. In freedom, if I have anything to say about it.
I will tell her.
Toward that end, we need the DRDs to start scooping chronite shavings from the cargo holds.
Dad, this is probably the last note in the bottle you're gonna get. Things have gone bad here, and why don't I just start screaming and leave him a really happy memory?
Is he anything like the man I met?
Ah. No. The man you met was an alien who'd taken the form of my father.
But he was constructed from your memory, so was it accurate?
A little idealized, but mostly, yeah.
You're lucky, you know. When I was very young one night, a soldier appeared over my bunk. Battle-hardened, scarred.
Cool. Your father?
My mother. She told me that I wasn't merely an accident or a genetic birthing to fill the ranks, that she and a male that she had cared about had chosen to yield a life. Mine.
What about your father?
I know even less.
No. Leave him a message. You never know. They might get it.
Excuse me, do you mind?
You have eaten. You have bathed. What next? A nap?
As a matter of fact,
We must talk about your future.
Sure. You're clearly not the one to decide my future, Grace.
What do you mean?
Well, you've lost control here, haven't you? Not that it troubles me, but this Scorpius fellow, he's obviously the one in power now.
Be that as it may, allow me to make a case for my value in these negotiations, Your Highness.
madman!
Do you know what this is?
You madman!
This is your death certificate. Proof you expired.
You're early. Come back tomorrow.
I am not your Reaper. Scorpius is. Did you really think you could strike an honest bargain with a Scaran half-breed like him? The moment Crichton is in custody, he's ordered your execution to show everyone what he thinks of traitors. Slow death.
Why tell me?
Because ironically, we find ourselves in similar situations. No matter what I do, I have no life beyond court-martial, incarceration, execution.
So what do you want?
To survive, as you do.
And just how do we do that?
What the hell is he doing back?
We know what he's doing back. It's a trap.
He was assuring Pilot that it wasn't.
And you believe him?
Well, he wasn't followed.
Which makes no sense. This is definitely a trap.
I wouldn't just let Rygel go, I'm sure of that.
If given provocation, I will shoot him in such a way that he still is able to answer all your questions.
No peacekeeper tail ships. So far.
Moya's sensors detect no military activity directed towards us.
Please don't shoot. Of course, I would have demanded the same precautions myself, but...
Off the throne sled, Rygel, and face down on the ground.
Well, hardly. Then I'd miss your reaction to whatever's about to happen. And please, whatever your reaction, don't let it include weapons fire.
My boy Crace!
Clearly an awkward situation. However, I have asked Dominar Rygel the 16th for asylum, and he has accepted.
By the goddess, that's insane.
What do you need asylum from?
Before I can answer your questions, I would feel safer in protective custody, with passions calmer.
Protective custody.
Pilot, have the DRDs check the transport for tracking devices.
At once. Kiana, reinstate the cell door functions on Tier 7.
With pleasure.
Move it.
As you can see, I am unarmed.
As you can see, I am also unarmed.
You always said you wanted to kill me.
You knew. You knew all along. Tell them. Tell them!
Cardago did not commit the crime that he was in prison for. His mate was killed by someone else.
Her own brother. A peacekeeper.
You knew, and you kept him in chains.
No matter what I knew. Only a tribunal order can release a convicted murderer.
Easy answer.
There is much in life that is unfair. We are all proof of that.
If life was fair, you'd be dead.
So, is there anything you want to say to me?
I think we covered it all when you left me for dead in the Aurora chair.
Good. I'm gonna go and check out their transport. I still don't trust either of them.
What are you doing here, Crace? Really?
I believe my best chance is to let the Hynerian explain my position to you.
You're letting Rygel be your advocate? You're worse off than you look.
If you'd have seen Crace aboard his own ship, you'd know it was no act. This Scorpius character is carrying Crace's mivongs around in his hip pocket.
So you decided to take pity on poor Captain Crace.
I don't take pity on orphans, much less that butcher. However, as the mind that engineered our original escape,
And virtually every correct decision since then, I recognize his value.
Like Chris is really gonna help us.
No choice. He's a walking corpse on his own ship.
All the more reason why Scorpius would not let him go.
Again, for the tiny part of your brain that calculates strategy, we didn't present it that way. Crace told Scorpius that if he came here under a flag of truce, he'd be able to convince you all to surrender.
So Crace must know what they're planning. Well, that could be useful to us.
Possibly. But something went wrong. You went there to sell us out, Rygel.
You bet your shiny blue ass I did. But I didn't, so make the most of it now.
Zan, do I inject the catalyst into every one of these cronite shaving containers or only the first row?
She didn't say.
Perhaps she doesn't even know.
Targo, there won't be much time later.
I know.
We've had our differences, but you've become someone I rely on now.
I've become similarly affected.
Sorry I didn't get a chance to meet your son, Jothi.
I miss being a part of his life more and more each day.
Your blood runs through him, Dargo. That's influence enough. I'm sure he's very much like you.
Hopefully his mother's knows. I thought I would live much longer.
I never thought I'd live this long.
Zan!
Report, Lieutenant.
As the vector narrows, our search team is confident of locating the Leviathan within several hours.
Excellent, Lieutenant. Keep me informed. Any word from Captain Craze?
None, sir. Sir, permission to speak freely.
Of course, Lieutenant. If you weren't free to, I would not have you here.
If you suspected the captain might not return of his own volition, why did you let him go?
We all have windows of usefulness. If we don't take advantage of them, our careers may fade. For example, my instincts tell me that your career may well be on the rise.
How you doing?
Why would you ask?
I look at you, and I get homesick. I'm desperate for human male-to-male conversation. And I figure cars, football, they're out of the question.
Do you think it's an accident? Our species are so much alike.
You know the answer to that?
No. It's one of the mysteries I will miss solving.
Yeah. Kind of makes you feel your mortality, doesn't it? Being in there. That's what it's like for us. Every day, every hour, every minute, every second with you riding our asses.
I understand you didn't mean to kill my brother. It was an accident. I realize that now, as I look back and try to understand it all.
Got any idea what you put me through? All of us through?
I thought it was about my brother. It should have been about my brother. Somewhere along the way, my priorities decayed. I realized I'd become more concerned with my own image and career.
Do you mean to help? Now's the time.
transport pod is almost loaded. Zan says that there's enough Lutra'al to cause an immense chain reaction.
How long is Scorpius likely to delay attacking us?
Once he discovers your location, expect no delay. Fly a transport into the bridge of a command carrier. Suicide. The ship's sensors will detect explosive content, and you will be destroyed well out of range.
The chronite won't be active until the catalyst is added. It will appear to be a perfectly normal transport.
With weighted tonnage, moving slowly. What do you think, Officer Sun?
It's a long shot, but it's all we've got.
No. I have another idea. What does Scorpius value more than this Leviathan? I'd wager that precious research base down on that moon.
The oil-covered moon. Brilliant. Light his world on fire.
No, Scorpius is no fool. He'll never allow it.
Perfect. If he is as clever as you all say that he is, he will see the weight and explosive content for exactly what it is.
A flying ignition source.
Which will force him to do what?
Theoretically to turn and pursue, closing range to destroy you.
And when they change course?
Moya has the time to get clear of the asteroid field and starburst to freedom. Solid Dargo.
What about Moya's baby?
He tucks in close. And we take him through starburst with us.
Someone still has to fly it, though.
One of us will have to sacrifice ourselves for the others.
Your plan is flawed. Scorpius will not chase the transport, because there's one thing that he values more than his precious base.
It is not open for discussion.
You're being ridiculous. We were going to draw lots.
I did draw lots. I lost. Matter closed.
You are not the captain here.
No one is. It is anarchy. And today, it is my day to rule.
Dargo, will you just...
Listen to me! Time is short, and so is my temper. Fetch me some more chronite.
Dargo insists on flying this suicide mission and says I have to stay behind and deal with Moya's offspring.
Well, he's right. You are the only one of us that the baby trusts. Have you selected a name for him yet?
No? Any suggestions?
Christening a warship is out of my purview.
You know, you amaze me, being a priest. To live in such a violent world and yet somehow manage to keep your center.
The instant I committed murder, I sacrificed my right to exist. Since then, I view every microt as a generous yet undeserved gift from the goddess.
Aeryn! More chronite.
What's the matter?
You're going flying with that crazy Luxon. Not you.
Well, you heard Craze. Scorpius wants me. And if I'm in the transport, it's more likely to draw the command carrier away from the rest of you guys.
Well, what if other people want you too?
Is this some sort of weird alien send-off?
Call it what you like. I know no other way to thank you for what you're doing.
Never before the big game. But thanks.
You saved my life.
Pass it on. When someone else needs it, return the favor. You pass it on.
High Command has responded to your communique, sir.
Due to his now prolonged contact with the fugitives aboard their vessel, Captain Crace has now been officially pronounced irrevocably contaminated. You are officially authorized to take control of the situation as you see appropriate. Congratulations, sir.
Let's prove them correct, Lieutenant. Search status.
Any moment we'll have them. I suggest we broadcast an appeal for surrender.
Since that'll only lead to an act of desperation, we attack unannounced.
What is the engagement?
Cripple the Leviathan so it can no longer function. If the offspring responds to our signal, take it into custody. If it attempts to retaliate or flee, destroy it.
What do you want, Crichton? What of Captain Crace and the other fugitive?
Insignificant. Dispensable.
Sir.
Magnificent. Kal Tenaga Chivoko.
A crowning glory for whom?
For us, Officer Sun. Peacekeeper minds who believed that a Leviathan warship hybrid was possible.
Are you aware of other attempts to breed a ship such as this?
Numerous. All ending disastrously, killing both mother and child. But now I know why.
Well, the other Leviathans were in captivity wearing control collars, whereas this one was free when she gave birth.
Your intelligence would qualify significantly for promotion.
Pity, I don't think a referral from you would mean anything now.
To answer your question, this ship will have zero effect on Scorpius, no matter how it is used.
Unlike his mother, this ship responds to direct voice command.
By design. What captain would want a pilot, such as the one on Moya, interpreting his commands?
This ship will never have a pilot.
It can support one, but why? Why dilute the direct command and response possibilities?
Don't get too excited. If we don't escape from Scorpius, there'll be no possibilities.
Agreed. This ship will have no part in our escape, I repeat. Our escape. Not until it is fully grown.
So let's leave him right out of it.
You're not joking. I can have your possessions.
I die and you don't? Yeah, have at it.
Why?
Well, you're a material kind of guy, Rygel. Have some material.
What does that mean?
It means, Sparky, that you're a soulless bastard.
I am not.
Hey, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky, we'll all die, and you can have all our stuff.
That's not fair.
Sparky, Spanky, Fluffy, Buckwheat the 16th. You tried to sell us out.
But I didn't, did I?
They weren't buying, were they?
No. And I became convinced that after I turned you in, I would be next.
Now, how does that taste in your mouth?
Look, I know I can be selfish, but given a chance, I can usually...
Do what? Do the right thing?
Yes.
Rygel, I figure the right thing starts at the beginning of the day. Not after you've been caught.
Thank you for the possessions.
Why have you brought us here, Tiana?
Zan said we still had half an hour before the final batch of Lutra oil distills down.
So?
So I wanted to let you all know how much I appreciate everything you've done for me. For each of you. Your favorite dishes. Cordla. Smoked pronga sinew. The Bayesian mince stew. And of course, crispy growlak.
One other thing, Dad. You remember the day I left? You told me that every man has a chance to be his own kind of hero. Well, I don't think I'm ever coming home, so won't get that ticker tape parade, and doubt that I'm ever gonna have kids, so I won't get a chance to be a hero to them. But I think I know what you meant. I've got a strange life here, Dad. It's different, but it's my own. I have people who rely on me, people who I care about, people who mystify me, and people who become allies, friends, and people who teach me patience, and people who teach me other things. Well, you said the time had come, and I think it has. I have a job to do, and I am unafraid. That's what you said when they asked you what it was like to walk on the moon. You did good, Dad. You taught me well. This is John Crichton. Somewhere in the universe.
Cadare I sincono, apudax ahilio, frota il pluro sincono. In the eyes of the goddess, all are equal, all are worthy. May your journey bear the fruits of success, of safety. Any blessings earned over time by my soul, I now extend to you.
I hate this stuff.
Chicks love it.
You know I'd do the same for you if it made sense. No, wait, don't read into that. It's not what I meant.
Sparky, it's okay. I know what you meant, and thanks. So you got any final words of wisdom?
Our pilots are trained to expect evasive maneuvers. Fly our direct course.
Right.
Come back to us.
This holds the holo image of your mate Lolan and your son.
Make sure that he remembers me.
Remember, if you get this right, the peacekeepers will be so focused on the transport pod, they'll never notice the two of you.
Zero margin for error.
I'll be there.
I can only last a quarter of
I'll be there.
I wasn't gonna say goodbye.
Neither was I.
A Leviathan transport has emerged from the asteroid field just out of cannon range, heading Silka Vector 9.
Toward our Gammak base?
Apparently, yes. I can engage the Prowler
Until
squadron.
you bring me more information, do nothing, Lieutenant. Could be Chris. It could be anything.
Zan said to inject the Lutroil into the largest container, and that will start the chain reaction.
How much time do we have after it starts?
She was vague to the point that I suspect that she doesn't have a clue.
Excellent.
Commander Crichton? Cardago, come in.
Pilot, what happened to maintaining comm silence?
Pointless now. Peacekeeper voice traffic indicates they are now aware of your presence and your destination.
Are they following us?
Negative. They remain poised to discover us at any moment.
Good luck to you both.
The visual image is still processing, but our intrascan reveals the Luxon and the human to be aboard the transport.
Break position, go after them, and notify the base. Tell them to expect to come under attack.
But sir, it's just one.
Do it!
you doing?
I have to pee.
It worked. The Peacekeepers are withdrawing to chase Crichton and Dargo.
Is there enough room for us to starburst to safety yet?
Not yet. And we're gonna give Aeryn every chance we can to rescue them.
Why risk it? They volunteered for this.
Oh, quiet, Rygel. Pilot, please make sure the baby Leviathan understands that once Moya starbursts, he must stay close enough to be sucked along behind us.
Yes, I will.
All pursuing Prowler commanders, this is Scorpius. The occupants of that transport are to be taken alive. That is my direct, inviolate order.
Fleet of bogies on the way. Fly faster, Rasta man.
If I could fly any faster, don't you think I would?
Just a figure of speech, Dargo.
Figure less and speak less. Arm the Chronite shavings.
I'm on it.
Come on, you guys, do it. Do it!
Officer Sun, the offspring is not responding to my entreaty. Perhaps you should...
Call him by his name, pilot.
You have chosen a name for him?
Yes, I have. It's Talon. It was my father's.
Sensors indicate an explosive device aboard the transport has just been armed. What shall we do?
Admire Crichton his strategy. If he ignites the oil surface of that moon, we will have to abandon our research and evacuate the base.
Should we shoot him down, sir?
I cannot risk killing the knowledge that he possesses, and he knows that.
Shut the door.
Chronite, armed and cooking. Won't be long before these babies blow.
I've set a crash collision course for the Frelling Moon. It's time we got out of here.
Hey, Dargo. How come I'm not afraid?
Fear accompanies the possibility of death. Calm shepherds its certainty.
I love hanging with you, man. My dad's good luck charm.
Does it work?
I'm alive. So far.
Kirk and Spock. Abbott and Costello. First base.
Aeryn, go and get them! Dargo can't survive for more than quarter of an hour.
I know. Searching now.
Aeryn, can you read me?
Yes, but I can't see you yet. How's Dargo?
He's good. But we may have screwed up here. The transport should have hit the whole sea by now. Ignition, look at that mother burn! Woo! All right, you guys starburst the hell out of here. Don't let this be for nothing.
Just relax, John. We get one chance to grab you. That was the plan.
The Peacekeepers are still moving away from us, John. Find him, Aeryn. This time.
Someone has boarded Moya's offspring.
It's Grace.
Hey, you bastards. John Crichton was here. Aeryn, where are you? We're losing Dargo.
I can see you, John, but there are too many other prowlers around. If I swing in to pick you up, they'll spot my maneuver and shoot us all down. Just try to hang on.
The offspring Leviathan, Talon, has broken from Moya's side and is operating independently.
Ship deeper into the asteroid field where the debris is densest.
Grace, what the yachts are you doing?
Saving myself, Your Eminence. I'm sure to your envy.
Talon is not mature enough to starburst.
If you attempt this, you will damage him. You may die.
Thank you, Priest, but I know that. We'll be fine. Where no one can follow us, you or the peacekeepers.
Grace, you listen to me now. You stop what you're doing and you leave the ship now.
Officer Sun, if by some strange quirk you survive your current situation and we manage to encounter each other again, I hope that our relationship, away from the peacekeepers, will be a much different one next time.
You cannot take a child from its mother.
You forget. It was done to me, and it was done to you. Goodbye, Officer Sun.
No!
Oh, my vein. The command carrier. It's coming back.
Gianna is correct. Peacekeeper command carrier is locked onto our position and is moving in.
You guys gotta get out of here. Starburst now.
We cannot leave you in Dargo.
No. We can't, and we won't.
Rygel, this is not the time to give up selfishness. Starburst!
But Aeryn's not back yet either.
I'm not leaving John and Dargo.
Aeryn!
Pilot, Starburst, save as many as you can.
I believe that too is now impossible.
Why?
Because Moya will not leave without her offspring. She fears Talon does not understand what he is doing by listening to Grace's orders.
The Peacekeepers are nearly in position to block our path.
Pilot, patch me through to Moya.
Done.
Moya, listen to me. We know how much you care about your baby. We feel the same way. That's why we've gone to all this trouble. It's not just to save ourselves, but to save you and him. Your only chance of rescuing him is to save yourself first. Moya, thanks for everything. Now do what you have to do.
15 microns and it won't matter anymore.
Prepare for Starburst, people.
Goodbye. Aeryn?
I'm still here, but I still can't get to you.
May not matter. Dargo's unconscious.